What is it about fear that makes our hearts race, our palms sweat, and our minds whirl with terrifying possibilities? It's a powerful force, one that can control our lives if we let it. But what if we lived in a world that was entirely based on fear? Let's delve into this chilling concept. Imagine, if you will, a world where every step you take is dictated by fear. You're walking down a street, but it's not like any street you've known. The shadows seem darker, the air heavier. Every corner could hide a nightmare, every sound could be a monster lurking in the shadows. In this world, your decisions aren't made based on what you want, but what you're afraid of. You don't choose a job because you love it, but because you're terrified of poverty. You don't choose your friends because they make you happy, but because you're scared of being alone. It's a world where fear is the driving force behind every action, every thought, every breath you take. And what about love in this fear-based world? Does it even exist? Or is it replaced by the fear of rejection, the fear of heartbreak, the fear of loss? In this world, you don't open your heart to love, you guard it against the potential pain. Now, consider a world where fear is not just a personal experience, but a collective one, where societies are built on the shared fear of the unknown, the different, the other. In this world, fear doesn't just control individuals, it controls entire nations. It dictates laws, shapes cultures, and drives wars. But here's the twist. This world we've been imagining, this fear-based world, isn't as far-fetched as it might seem. Look around. How often do our fears dictate our choices? How often do our societies succumb to the fear of the unknown, the different, the other? We've explored a world controlled by fear, where every decision is dictated by what scares us the most. We've seen how it affects individuals, relationships, and societies. We've seen how fear can turn love into a guarded commodity and societies into fortresses. But we've also seen that this world isn't as imaginary as we might like it to be. We live in a world where fear often controls more than we'd like to admit. But remember, while fear can control us, it doesn't have to. We have the power to choose courage over fear, love over isolation, and understanding over suspicion. In a world that often seems ruled by fear, we can choose to be ruled by something stronger, our own resilience. So what is it about fear that makes our hearts race, our palms sweat, and our minds whirl with terrifying possibilities? It's a powerful force indeed. But it's also a force we can control, a force we can overcome. After all, we're not just inhabitants of this fear-based world, we're its architects, and we have the power to reshape it.